watching Numbskull News, and today we're going to talk about tampering. We're going to talk about NIL and the portal, but first let's talk about the tampering. Apparently somebody offered Clint Ewers of Texas, what was it, around $6 million to enter the portal. Texas is crying about tampering. They cry a lot down there in Austin. That's the best thing they do. It's not football, it's not basketball, it's not academics. It's crying. Just for SEC fans out there that don't know, you will not be able to outwhine the Texas Longhorns. Now, Texas Longhorn fans are going to hate that, but it's true. I'm sorry, it's true. There should be a Reddit page with just Texas whining. Anyway, no one seems to give a damn about tampering with UConn. Oh, but we're going to get all, concerned when it comes to Texas. This is professional sports now. It's the pro leagues now. People are getting paid out in the open legally in college sports. In football. This ain't tampering anymore. Now, maybe there's some rules. Did y'all ever care about the rules in the first place? Do you think it was only SMU back in the day paying players? Maybe they were more out in the open and stupid about it. But everybody's been paying players. Friends of the program. Paying players forever. Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, Georgia, LSU, all of them. The Blue Bloods got big back doors and smoky rooms back there filled with cash, cigars, blunts, and probably a few hoes running around to entice you. A couple big-breasted women with peanut butter skin. Everybody loves those, right? Yeah. These elites, the problem is the elites want to be able to control their players long term. Long term meaning for their college career. That's what they want. That's what they used to be able to do, stockpile players. You sign your letter of intent. Okay, you're stuck here. Oh man, I thought the coaching would be better. It doesn't really work for me. The system, they fired the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator, the new coordinator brought in a system that I don't like. Tough shit on your face. It doesn't matter. You signed your letter of intent. Screw off. As the head coach, I can leave whenever the hell I want. NFL, another opportunity, whatever. All right, I want to go to the orchids of Asia down there near Florida and get me, get a good New England style rub, if you know what I mean. I could do all that. But you got to sit in this bitch until you graduate. That's the way it used to be. Not anymore. It's an easy way to fix tampering. Make sure the windows that these people can leave, move them to where it's not going to interfere with the season or the postseason. Oh, but then it interferes with class. They're not going to class anyway. I mean, the kids who are transferring at a super high level, guess what? They're going to the NFL. Shut up. No one cares about class. No one cares about the education. No one cares really about health or safety. I mean, why aren't we calling targeting in the playoffs when it should be called? Oh, we don't want to interfere with the game. Screw your health. Screw your safety. Screw CTE. Screw your concussion. Die miserable and unable to move. It doesn't matter as long as the game was fun. Look, I'm just trying to tell you, don't buy the BS. Well, we got to have a legit and fair system. Wrong. That's not what they want. They don't want a legit and fair system. The Big Ten and the SEC want the system going their way and no one else's way, period. They don't like the fact that they can't stockpile their players. Now they're getting spread around. Not just to other blue blood universities, but dare I say, tier 2 guys. Texas Tech can pull them away from you. West Virginia can get your guys now. TCU can get your guys. Oh no. Colorado can pull your guys away. The Utah Utes can pull your guys away. And it doesn't stop there. Louisville can get your guys. You see that in all conferences. I mean, in no world should Iowa be able to pull, Iowa or Iowa State, be able to pull any kind of players away from Michigan or Ohio State or Alabama or Georgia. But they can. Because maybe in Iowa or Iowa State, they can get an opportunity to play. They don't have to wait until they're juniors or seniors. Because now there's money to be made on this level. Millions for the right players. And boy, the big two conferences are losing their shit about that. They hate that. There's a reason those guys were never paid in the past when they should have been paid. And the reason why these lawsuits are going on, because those big schools in the big two shut that shit down. That's not what they wanted. It was greed. They've been greedy the whole freaking time. They didn't care if these players were able to make money or not. They didn't care about their home situation where their mama was living in a life of filth in some shitty ass rag of a house. They didn't care about your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your granny, your grandfather. They didn't give a damn. They can all rot in a pile of feces for all they care. They just wanted your blood, your sweat, your tears in their program, making them money. That's all they gave a shit about. That's still all they give a shit about. You can go out there and break your neck, break your back. Doesn't matter. Die on the field. Die on the practice field for all they care. As long as you've given everything you could to the program, make sure the program gets the money. That's where the big conferences are. That's where the big freaking blue blood schools are with players. So to me, the player should be able to go out and monetize in any kind of way, including hitting the portal and getting a better offer somewhere else, even if it's in a lower institution, a lower school. Who cares? If they got the cash, boom, you get the action. It's the way it should work. So welcome to the professional leagues, ladies and gentlemen. SEC Big Ten fans, you're not going to be able to have the squeeze on college football like you used to. I'm not saying you're not going to win titles. Of course, the Big Ten and the SEC are going to win plenty of titles. But to be dominant, to be in Alabama, just the legacy of that shit is going to be damn nearly impossible now. I'm not saying you're not going to have a great run by an institution. Maybe they can run off 2 or 3 titles in a handful of years. Maybe. That could possibly still happen with the right quarterback, the right coach. Look at what Bill Belichick did in the NFL. So we know shit can happen with the right quarterback. But rare. That's rare air. There's room now for Cinderella to come into the tournament. And for Cinderella to take those steps up to the top of the mountain. It's here. It's here and I freaking love it. You want to expand this shit? You want to go to 14 playoff games? You want to go to 16? Bring it on. Bring it on. That just makes it tougher for those big schools to go through and knock everybody the hell out. But here we are. It's time. We're about to crown a national champion. And there's no Alabama. There's no Georgia. Now it's going to take a while for the smugness and the arrogance of certain people like a Paul Feinbaum to really set in. Now he's had to eat some of his words. Other people have had to eat theirs. Especially this year, especially the SEC homers. Whew, what a freaking bad year to be that. But it's going to take some time for that to settle in. Oh, this world is different. This isn't going to be the same. And no, you're not going to get everything your way just because you're the SEC or you're the Big freaking 10. You can't. Sorry, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's too many reasons for it not to happen. There's things like other conferences, lawyers, politicians. It's not going to happen. So let's don't be obtuse. Let's don't be ridiculous. Enjoy what we have going on, where so many teams, more than ever before, have a shot at the brass ring at the top to climb the mountain and come down with the gold. So many teams have that opportunity, more than just 2 conferences. Anyway, thanks for watching this crap, and I'll be back with some other crap later. Bye.